Yo, let's continue off this terrible crash landing.
I don't think we're alone. Something just...
Legendary strike!
Up. Got his ass. One more.
Heavenly wave. Ice shard. Legendary strike.
Perfect. Made him explode. Wish I could ride him like a surfboard.
You fell from the sky, but despite the maddened spirits here, you will benefit. A spirit monk was here long ago, fleeing the destruction that orphaned you. The second piece fell here with its
My bad,
moment,
guys.
hidden until waters receded. A guardian protects it, waiting to test and serve you. The third piece awaits discovery in a distant lair. These three pieces are physical, but there is one more. It cannot be found, only earned. This final piece is all that will save you in the end.
Easy there.
Great.
You fell flat on your face after the fight. Are you prone to that sort of thing? Very well. Where you choose to take a nap is your business. I know a clearing just outside of Tien's Landing where we can set up camp. The flyer will be safe enough if we leave it here. It's not going to get any worse, that's for certain. Just cross the bridge and head south. Let's get going.
Man, this guy thinks I have to tell him my whole life story. Ugh. Nice. Kind of messed up there. It's just turning the camera in this game is so much more different than Star Wars. Nice to Old Republic. So much more different. But I still enjoy this game a lot. It's just getting used to.
Longsword. You won't see me.
Oh, saw that shadow. My guy's so stupidly oblivious.
Stop where you are! Death's Hand should know better than to send his minions out alone. It is clear that you are one of his hirelings, or perhaps one of Gao the Greater's marauding pirates. You will pay for the crimes you have committed. Don't waste your last breath on lies. I didn't get there in time to help anyone, but I saw you lead the massacre in Two Rivers. Clearly you were involved. Death's Hand went too far in ordering its destruction, and Gao the Greater sought to profit from it. My retribution will end with them, but it will begin with you.
Got her ass handed to her.
The way you move seems odd. A flaw I cannot see, perhaps? But you are better than I expected. You might even beat me, if I allowed such insolence. You are too skilled to be just a hireling. Death's Hand would view such ability outside his assassins as dangerous, and Gao the Greater prefers his servants docile. So it would appear. You lack their branding. But if you are not one of them, who are you? A monk? A mercenary? A bandit? You chase a great evil, larger than you realize. Leave and you may survive. Others have tried to face Death's Hand, but were destroyed, as Two Rivers was. Your honor sends you toward peril, but you do not flinch from it. A trait of fools, and perhaps the occasional hero. I also seek answers from Death's Hand and his minions. If you truly oppose him, you will need to find your way to the Imperial City. Of course, only the Lotus Assassins can come and go as they please, thanks to Gao. Travel routes by land and water are blocked, but they use wind maps and flyers to further their goals here and in the surrounding forest. Perhaps, if you are capable, we will meet again. I wish you good luck, but you will need far more than that to survive.
And I almost killed you.
Farewell.
Get out of my face. Damn, I don't know how to jump that high. Ninja or not. That's some serious acrobatic shit. Did more than pull-ups for that. Alright, big fish that way. Pretty obvious. Why don't we go the other direction?
This area is off limits. Intruders will be executed. I am a soldier of the Imperial Army, sent by Death's Hand to destroy anyone foolish enough to enter this place. Unfortunately, this includes you. Kill the peasant.
Oh, alright. Wasn't that you live.
You legendary strike.
Nice, right on the dog. I wish I would have made the noise. That would have been cool. Bong.
Wait, stop! I'm not your enemy. I swear by my ancestors, I'm not your enemy. I'm not even a soldier. My name is Chen Yi, from the village of One Stone. I'm no fighter. I'm just a simple peasant. These soldiers passed through my village a few weeks ago. One of them angered the Lotus assassin who was in charge, and the assassin killed him. As I was coming back in from the fields, they grabbed me to fill his place. They put this uniform on me, bloodstains and all, and told me I was in the army. Thank you, noble one. You are most merciful, and I honor you. My whole family honors you. I will do my best, but I don't know anything. The Lotus assassins just told us to guard the gate while they searched the ruins. That's all, I swear. I don't know. I was here on the far side of the gate, and the gate itself is locked. Only the Lotus assassins themselves are allowed into the ruins. No, nothing. Only that the gate leading into the... Of course, Great One. I will return to my village and lead an upright life of farming and praying. Thank you for sparing me. Thank you.
Alright. No need to keep hearing his shit. Basically, the point. Woo! Just have these booby traps laying around. Man, imagine the kids came in here. Get blown to bits. Okay, guess this is the only way I can go.
There you are. I'm sorry, I didn't want to wait back there any longer. I don't think anything will hurt the flyer. It's plenty hurt already. I found this gem in the wreckage. I'm not sure what it was attached to, but I'm sure you can use it for something.
Now that we're here, we should see if anyone knows anything about flyers. Maybe whoever's in charge of the town can help us get underway again.
Unless you need me, I will stay here at this new camp. It seems safe enough, and it may as well serve as a base for us.
Oh, we got glitched. Let's see if I can unglitch this situation. Oh, okay. Nice. As you guys saw there, the game will occasionally have its bugs, and that is one way of fixing it, if you're lucky enough. Just be close to one of those areas, you can get a loading screen. Ah, getting stuck on everything.
Nara Irfonia Wonu Kanawa Ofa Kanawa Wonu.
Mother and I are getting out of this town. If you have any sense, you'll do the same.
Akwakwa wo sosonia sonofonia sisaya nawako. Sisaya ifo wosono koso aya. Sire kanoa faranuya.
It's sure to be more exciting than this dead place.
Konio kioya kawaya wakawaya. Watita osia kwanif nipawi. Pier uksaya sinini sisaya rusta atapafawer sumpuno. Ukir neko sise saya wosayer ni sisaya ifo wosono koso ayeria. Sayer kanoa faranuer. Uyower apafawayer sisiya sisituto. Uyer wakwak finir sier. Akwak wo sosonia sonofonia sisaya nawakok. Wo tawa yer kupir kawir nakawir iptuki.
The pirates are Gao the Greater's men. He has holdings near here, and access to quite a lot of flyers, as you've seen.
Pier uksaya sinini sisaya rusta atapafawer sumpuno ko suir toerok. Sisaya ifok wosono koso ayeria. Sayer kanoa faranuer. Konio kiower kawaya wakawaya. Watita osia kwanif nipawir.
Out of our way, woman. In this town, we don't step aside for you. You step aside for us.
The peasants of this village may cower before you, but I do not. If you are smart, you will apologize for your behavior and walk away.
Don't tell me what to do. You think I won't hit a woman? You have to learn your place. This whole town has to learn its place. What are you looking at? This doesn't concern you. Time to teach you all a lesson.
Legendary strike! Long sword.
I made a good effort going after him.
Hui, what are you doing here?
It's been a long time, Zhu. I haven't seen you since that night. I did as you asked. The child is safe. I made sure of that.
I know. After we spoke, I followed you. I wanted to be sure she was given a good home. You did well, Hui. Hui and I knew each other long ago. She was a soldier, and I needed her help. There was a child, an orphan. I knew Hui could find a good home for her. She was just a girl. Her parents were dead. I couldn't look after her, and I knew Hui by reputation. I knew she would find a good home for her.
I have a feeling I know who this is.
She's safe. That's all you need to know. She doesn't concern you. Besides, we don't have time to worry about something that happened almost 20 years ago.
Yes, those are old worries. Thank you for your actions today. Even if these men were no real threat, just simple sailors frustrated at the shallow river that holds them here. There are pirates in the area, and they pose a far greater danger. You will likely encounter them, especially if you are the one I am waiting for. As Sagacious Su mentioned, my name is Hui. Tell me, young man, what is your master's name? I have waited here many years for the arrival of one special fighter. Your master, Sun Li, bid me to wait until you, his protege, came seeking information.
So it's true. Master Li really is the Emperor's brother. I wish I had known.
He is gone, isn't he? Taken by the Lotus assassins just as he thought. He knew they were always searching. They are right to fear him and his legacy. The glorious strategist was certain the path to the Imperial City would bring you here. He was also very specific about how I present my information to you. You must be ready. I served under Sun Li and was one of a few soldiers he trusted enough to contact after Dirge fell. Li knew the events there would have great consequences. He told me of the weeks-long siege and how spirit monks were slaughtered so his brother could take their temple. It was madness. The Emperor killed the water dragon itself.
The water dragon? The shepherd of the dead, a goddess of rebirth. To try and steal her power, to even think it could be attempted. Has any mortal ever shown such arrogance?
There are many beings that exist beyond our experience. The heavens are governed by a celestial bureaucracy. Each facet of existence is managed by a specialized attendant. Most appear to have little influence, but some, like the water dragon, have a portfolio that grants exceptional status. She was said to have governance over the Great Wheel. She was not a maker, but all life that ended passed her gaze before returning to the earth in another form. Sun Hai sought rebirth for his empire at the cost of the natural order. Her body was taken to the palace as a grim trophy of the power that ended the long drought. All the while, the people hailed the Emperor as a hero, ignorant of the price. The Great Wheel is a way to envision the cycle of rebirth. I believe that when something dies, it is reborn as something else, after some form of assessment, of course. The celestial bureaucracy is said to govern the heavens. Just as cities have minor officials, existence is delegated across many entities, some more grand than others, or so some choose to believe. It is probably better explained by a philosopher. I know as much as any person that has seen their share of death. Even a god is not invincible. They have their place and it can be challenged. Sun Li could not stop the slaughter of the spirit monks. He fled the battle with you in his arms. Most believe Sun Li fell at Dirge, a lie spread by the Emperor. A handful of us knew that he lived, and we also learned the terrible price of his rebellion. Li's wife was with child, his daughter born in the Imperial Palace while he was at Dirge. He never saw her. Within weeks of the siege, the Emperor had Li's family executed.
Executed? Murdered? The Lotus assassins were to cut them down. A mother and newborn child. I have no doubt that order came from Death's Hand himself.
He probably didn't think his family would be harmed, but Even had he known, he might still have saved you. Lee knows you have a destiny to fulfill. You're the last of your kind. The natural order has been disrupted. There is much to say, but first I was instructed to impart some very specific knowledge. Your master was very clear. It is time to continue your training, and I am honored to add to the basics that Sun Li instilled. A brief description should reinforce the style you saw me use. Certain lessons had to be withheld until you were ready for the attention they will bring. Sun Li taught me so that I would teach you. I must train you in Spirit Thief. Magic and weapons tire you. Draw on them too much and you could be left defenseless. Spirit Thief restores your chi, prolonging your ability to fight or ignore wounds. It is especially useful when enemies are immune to basic martial attacks. This short lesson should be enough for now. Come speak with me in the tea house. We will talk of your master and more.
Yes, please. Enough talking. Whew, so much talking. So much talking. You could always skip it, so...
Please. Please excuse me. I know I shouldn't be crying in public like this, but I just can't help it. Please. I'm just a humble woman. My name is Seamstress Lawn, and I have a problem I don't know how to solve. I thought you could help, but I was afraid to speak to you. It's my fiancé, Baker Bay. Every day a group of thugs attacks him and beats him up. He tries to avoid them, but they find him wherever he goes. The beatings are getting worse. I'm terrified they're going to kill him. After I saw you take on those sailors, I thought... What... But there isn't! My poor Bay has done nothing to these men. Thank you so much, kind sir. You don't know what this means to me. If our firstborn is a boy, he shall have your name.
Whoa.
Bay is down at Beggar's Pier right now in the southeast corner of town.
Little
If you
Bubba.
hurry, you can probably get there before the thugs attack him today.
Little Bubba Kush. I don't know. I don't know if you want to have that baby, man. Let's go into the tea house. He'll get those beatings and she'll get little Bubba soon enough.
Good, you're here. We can continue where we left off before.
You've got unfinished business with us first.
There are important matters at hand, yet you fellows keep interrupting. I'm surprised you're this eager to get another beating so soon.
This time we brought some friends to even up the odds.
Oh, there's going to be a fight at the tea house. Tinkle! That guy's just trying to have some tea.
Longsword. Focus. I must dress these wounds. Heavenly wave. Legendary strike. Longsword. Heavenly wave. Legendary strike.
Oh, I can't use my...
Legendary strike.
Oh wow, he's picking up part of it too. I thought I could use my...
This is the end.
Or freeze that hand.
I'll improvise. Legendary strike.
What? He improvised alright. Oh yeah.
You certainly look like Lee's top student, though there's something odd about how you fight. I can't put my finger on it.
Yeah,
It
I
doesn't
sucked
matter.
at
The
it.
sailors won't bother us again.
Gotta figure out how to
We
switch
can
between...
get back to business. Sun Li gave me instructions to await you if anything should happen. I have prepared for this day for well over a decade. The full extent of what the glorious strategist knows is beyond my mind to comprehend. He is without peer. All I know is that I had instructions to wait for you. Sun Li asked me to seek a piece of a special amulet he wanted you, his prized pupil, to have. It was broken apart and scattered when the Spirit Monk temple fell. He intended to, and I assume he did, give the main piece to you. Rumor placed a smaller part with a fleeing apprentice monk, but it had been some years and the trail was cold. I eventually learned the monk had fled to Old Tien's Landing. He was there a year or so, but died of lingering injuries and was buried with his possessions unsorted. It was rushed at the time because the new dam was due to close and Old Tien's would become a watery tomb. The amulet was beyond reach, so I came here and waited. Now the Lotus assassins have drained the lake and exposed the ruins of Old Tien's Landing. It seems they are searching for this piece of the Spirit Monk amulet too. Yes, Sun Li intended you to find it. I was to tell you about it if anything happened to him. It was the last order he gave me, and I have waited years to fulfill my duty. Remember, go to the ruins and claim the amulet before the Lotus assassins do. You will need it to survive the trials that lie ahead.
Well, everybody's still having tea after all that. Pretty sure they enjoyed that spectacle. We'll leave the video at this and bring it right back. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace!